Hey, welcome back to the channel. Quick review today on Barbell Medicine's advanced powerlifting program. Is it worth it? Stick around. Okay, so is Barbell Medicine, the powerlifting template, the advanced powerlifting program worth it? Well, let's see what you get with it. So essentially you buy it 40, 50 bucks, or if you like me, get it on sale for 30 bucks. You'll get a zip file. You'll get a folder. You open the folder. There's a Mac folder, so if you have Mac, you can use Mac stuff. If you don't have Mac, if you have a PC, there's PC stuff. It comes with a very detailed PDF of the program and then an Excel sheet to track your lifting, and I'll show you that here a little more closely. It has some cool things like an RPE calculator, a nutrition log, and so forth. Keep in mind that if you have a Mac and you'd use the PC version or vice versa, it will look a little funny. So you get the PDF. I like getting a PDF. Okay, so you click on the Barbell Medicine Powerlifting Template PDF. Comes with table of contents. It gives you a ton of information about your program. So if you're like me, you want to read about the program, get excited before you start the program, this is the one-stop shop for that. It also will answer some questions you may have, such as what is GPP? Because you'll see the template I'll show you, it has some GPP days, and that all that is general physical preparedness. This explains it. It's some conditioning, different things. I'll get into that a little bit and show you on the template. It gives you ideas of what it looks like when you actually fill out the template. Just a lot of good information. Talks about RPE, talks about the different tabs, what's AMRAP, as many reps as possible. And then it also at the end does have some exercise demos. So if you click on those, it will take you to a YouTube channel and show you what a press looks like or what a close grip floor press looks like. So well done. I really appreciated having that. Now let's get into the actual template. I'm going to click that. Now, this is one I've already finished, so it's completed. You'll notice that it say, hey, it may look different. That's because I did this template on my PC, and now I'm opening it on my Mac. You won't have that issue if you do it and use the right one. You'll notice here at the top there's different tabs. There's actually a tab for each week. There's a nutrition log. I didn't use the nutrition log, but it's there if you would like to. The weight average, you'll notice there's these little warning buttons. I think that's because this is actually an Excel document and that I opened up on my Mac. But again, they have one for Mac, one for PC. So either way, you're going to be fine. The one rep max calculator to me was one of the most beneficial things of the program that I utilized every week. It's not a normal one rep max calculator. It's actually an RPE calculator. So how this works, if you don't know, you put in your one rep max. So say you bench and your one rep max is 330 and the program calls for you to do 3 reps at an RPE 8. Well, how you figure that out is you got 330 there. You go to 3 reps here and you go down to RPE 8. That would be 284.7 pounds 3 times would be at an RPE 8. If you deadlift, say you deadlift 500 pounds. Boom, boom. You want to do a set of 5 at RPE 9. You go to 5, you go down to 9, you would do 425 pounds 5 times. Well, that's actually 9.5, 418 pounds 5 times. And you can see all the different formulas already embedded in there for you. Okay. So this works really, really well. I use that a lot. There is analysis, which will show you your growth over time. One nice thing about barbell medicine is it continually updates your 1 rep max. So, if you continue to improve, you don't use your old 1 rep max from when you started. You use the new 1 rep max to figure out your daily, what you're going to lift. So the analysis is nice. It does it with all your different lifts. Nothing super valuable in that, but it's kind of cool that it does it. There's an overview of the program if you just want to see what you're going to do. It gives you some ideas of what you do. Squat with belt. The reason why it talks about with belt is because this program does have you squat without a belt. Some, not a ton, but some. A lot of competition bench, 1 count pause. There's a lot of 2 count pause. There's even 3 count pause in this program. Week 2, day 1, just to give you an idea of some of the different types of things you'll do. You'll notice you have GPP days, which we talked about, and I can show you what that looks like. But if you go over to, for example, week 1. Now, I've completed this program, so all the weeks have numbers in there because I've done it, right? But if you go to week, let's just pick a random week. Let's see what I did week 8. So here's my week 8. It will, when you're done with the week, it adds all of this up. I kind of like that. So you can see on this week, I squatted, the tonnage was 6,224 pounds. I did 20 reps, average intensity 73%. It has my estimated 1 rep max, 448. For bench, same thing, and it has an updated estimated 1 rep max. And it goes through all the different activities that you used. It also has a weekly AU and AWCR. If you know what that is, great. I won't get into that a lot, but some people really like that is included. How that is determined, if you are curious, is when you go for your day. So this is day 1, and you complete what you want to do. If you add in your session minutes and your RPE, it will end up filling those tabs out for you. So session minutes by RPE will end up getting you these 2 tabs, which I didn't use, but I know some people really like to use that. So that's the program. It's really fun to be able to go in back and look and see what you used to do and look at your different weeks, to see what you did. So I want to show you the Barbell Medicine website because there's a lot to offer here. You can shop. They have training templates, supplements, they have apparel, they have all sorts of different things. Coaching, they have a lot of different things. Check out the site. But the training templates are what I want to talk about today. So the review I did is on the Powerlifting 2 program. It's their advanced powerlifting program. But they have so many other templates that you can use, whether you're an Olympic weightlifter, whether you're just looking to lift for hypertrophy, or you want a power build, or if you want to rehab. So they have all these different templates, and they're all really well priced. One-time price, $44.99, $54.99, and they do often run sales. So if you haven't checked out the templates and see what they offer, I suggest you do so. Okay, so is it worth it? Well, I'll say this. I used, before my first meet ever, I just kind of did my own thing. Got a number. Decided I wanted to get more serious. Wanted to get more serious, so I used 531. Trained with 531, a lot of you know that. That's a tried and true program. Fairly basic. There's more complex versions of it. But I just did the regular 531. I had great results for my next meet. Instead of sticking with that, because I had good results, I just like to try different things. So I went to Juggernaut. And I did Juggernaut for 6 months with fidelity, hard, until my next meet. and I got poor results. Variety of reasons why maybe I got poor results. I think one of the reasons, for me anyway, is I like the fact when I go into a meet that I've lifted that weight, at least my opener, right? Heavy singles and doubles, to me, gives me confidence that when I go into the meet, I know what I can hit. And with Juggernaut, there just wasn't enough heavy singles and doubles, I didn't feel. For bench, for example, I hit 325 on bench, trained for 6 months with Juggernaut, hit 325. I didn't go up at all. And some of that was when I look back at my training, I had rarely gone in the 300s with Juggernaut. And there wasn't very many heavy singles and doubles. And I just think that I don't know, part of it was mental, and I didn't make that much growth. Squat was kind of the same thing, and same thing with dead. So when I moved to Barbell Medicine on this advanced program, one thing I really liked about it was there's heavy singles and doubles. And so by the time I got to my meet, I had done in training my openers multiple times, and even above my openers. So I had that confidence. I will say one of the things that may be a negative for the program is it is a lot of volume. And coming from me, it says a lot because I love volume. I was gifted with quick recovery. I recover quickly. I don't fatigue very quickly. And this thing had my joints sore. Tons of bench. Almost too much bench for me. But I had a huge gain. So I gained 12 pounds on my meet PR with bench. So take that for what it is. But if you don't like volume, or if volume bothers you, there's a lot of bench in this program. The accessory movements were cut down, and most of the focus on Barbell Medicine for this powerlifting program is on your main lift. So it's on your squat, your bench, and your dead. There's less accessory stuff. So the accessory stuff that there is, it's similar like movements. And if you've ever read things like the fifth set, they talk about those similar movement patterns as accessories, and this program does that. One negative of the program that I found, it's a 12, 13-week program. There was no weeks where it was a deload week. They don't build in the deload week. And with the volume of this program, you're going to need a deload week. And so after about 7 weeks, I started looking ahead, like, where's the deload going to happen? And I had to stop and add in my own deload week just to let my body recover a little bit. So that's a negative. A big positive of the program is the price. You saw earlier I went online, kind of gave you a rundown of the price. You can get it on sale a lot of times. It's a great value. I highly recommend the program. That's my final say, and I'm not paid by Barbell Medicine. I bought it myself and used it. I highly recommend it. It's not the most exciting program, but it was a program that I saw bench PR, I saw squat PR, and I saw deadlift PR from using this thing for 13 weeks. I went up in all 3 categories, and I went up big. My bench went up from 325 to 336. My squat went up from low 4s to mid 4s. My deadlift went up 6 pounds, so it didn't go up a ton. But my deadlift I'm pretty novice at. So, but everything went up, and just in 13 weeks. So I highly recommend it. At least the powerlifting one, and I highly recommend you check out other programs that they offer. Alan Thrall is a guy here in Sacramento. You probably have heard of him. He's the owner of Untamed Strength. He's California's strongest man. He's just a good dude. I've met him numerous times and actually did a form check with him. But he's the one that, if you go into Barbell Medicine, he has done their strongman program on that. So you get guys like that know what they're doing. So highly recommend it. Check it out. You won't regret it. Until next time, adios.